She calls and she was like, Leelee. I was like, yeah. She was like, you got a dog? I was like, yes, girl. She was like, where you find that dog at? I was like, in East Chat. She was like, Leelee, I think that's my mama dog. I was like, what? I am Leelee, also known as Leelee yours truly, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new, and hey to my babies if you are true. So you guys, I am filming my first little quick chit chat. It's pretty much like a really quick story time because y'all know over the last week I got a new dog. His name is Wilder, and I kind of want to answer a couple of y'all questions. It ain't really like no questions, but it's like the most common questions that I've seen in my comment section. I made a TikTok about him because I took him to get his first pup cup the other day, and a lot of y'all was asking, like, did I search for his owner? Did I get him checked to see if he had a chip? Or y'all was talking about how much he shed. So basically I'm gonna give you a little story time about how I found him, and then I'm gonna give you another little story about how he ended up bringing me and one of my longtime friends back together. It's crazy. So go ahead and get you a little sippy sip, you know, get your little sippy sip. If you sip on coffee, if you y'all know, if you subscribe to my channel, then you know what coffee is. If you sip on coffee, if you sip on wine. Okay, so I don't know what happened to my camera, but I'm gonna let y'all know how me getting Wilder brought me and one of my longtime friends together. So go ahead and grab your snacks, grab your wine, whatever it is that you want, and stay tuned for the rest of this video. Okay, y'all, so about, I think it's 4 or 5 days now, I don't remember the timeline. I've had Wilder for about 4 or 5 days. We found him over by the Dollar General in my old neighborhood. His name is Wilder because we found him on Wilder Street. So, fun fact about Wilder Street, you guys. Wilder Street was actually the street that Mariah was born on. It was the street that I grew up on. Yeah, that Mariah was born on. So, when we found him at the Dollar General, he was going in and out the dollar store. And I was in the car with B, my mom, and my daughter. Me and B was in the car. My mom and Mariah got out the car to go in the Dollar General. We see this husky running in and out the store, and people are acting so scared of him. They going crazy. They like, oh my God, this dog, this big dog, they acting like they terrified. So B loves animals. So she gets out the car and she like, oh my God, it's a husky. She's obsessed with huskies, you guys. All she's ever talked about since I met her was freaking huskies. And I had told her that when I was a little girl, I wanted a husky really, really, really bad. But then I've seen them on TikTok. And she actually showed them to me on TikTok. She showed me the huskies on TikTok, and they were so loud. I didn't know anything about them shedding, but I just know that they were so loud. They were so hyper. I was like, oh, hell no, I don't want no husky no more. Like, I want me a little quiet dog. I want me something that, you know, if I was going to get a dog, I want something that I feel like I would be able to deal with. Because if you know me, you know I like my peace. Like, I love my peace. So, I also didn't want a dog because I felt like my lifestyle didn't fit a dog. I felt like I travel a lot. I felt like I didn't have the time to take care of the dog the way I know that I would take care of the dog, because I'm just a loving person. I love animals. So of course I'm going to make sure that everything's okay, and it would just be an extra responsibility. I always looked at having a dog as like having another child. You got to take them to the doctor way more than cats. You got to do way more than you do for cats for a dog. So anyways, we at this Dollar General. B get out. She go up to the dog. The dog is nice to her, but he steady just running around free, and he doing what he got to do and all this. So I call him over to the car, and I was like, oh my God, he is really cute and he's so nice. So I'm like, we trying to find his owner. We trying to figure out who his owner is and all this or whatever. They were saying that somebody in the Dollar General is his owner, but they weren't coming out. So they just shooing the dog. They closing the store doors and they shooing the dog, shooing. So he runs off. He runs a street over from where my mom stay. So when we pull out, we tell my mom, we was like, Mama, get in the car. Mama, get in the car. And she's like, Mama, can we keep him? This is this. Because B had already said she wanted to take him, but he would have to come to my house because he can't go to her house no more because she got enough animals. So I'm like, I'm not going to take no stray ass dog. I don't care if it is a husky. But something in my heart was like, you really want this dog. Like, you want to take this dog. But I didn't know if it was somebody's dog. So anyways, make a long story short. Mariah get in the car. She want the dog too. So I'm like, shit, we finna take the dog. My mama like, well, go find a dog. We go find a dog. He was in somebody's yard. We was like, oh, this must be his people. But they was shooing him off too. They was like, get out. So we was like, well, we finna get him. We finna put him in the car. My mom was like, no, you can't just get him out of nobody's yard. Like, literally, a dog like that, that's somebody's dog. Now you stealing. Like, that's stealing a dog. And I'm like, no, it's not. Them people was acting like they don't even know him. So now he just running around this neighborhood, could possibly get hit by a car. He was dirty as I don't know what. Like, I was like, whoever had him, like, I ain't never seen a husky look like that. I'm gonna just say it like that. So anyways, we pull up to my mom's house. Some girl who was also trying to find his owner pulled up behind us and pulled up on the side of us in the car, and she was like, hey, is that y'all dog? And we was like, no, we was trying to find his owner. She was like, well, if that ain't y'all dog and y'all want him, y'all need to go get him, because them people basically, you know, they gonna do something to the dog. The dog was trying to do something. So we was like, for real? So we pulled back around the corner, get the dog, put him in the car. He gets in the car friendly with us, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's a dog in my backseat. It's a real dog, a husky in my backseat, and I'm about to take him home. Y'all, that quick, went to Walmart, spent $300. Bought a cage, bought food, bought toys, bought shampoo, bought collar. The collar he had on was too tight for his neck, and it was dirty. He was so dirty, y'all. He was dirty. Came home, as y'all seen on the vlog, I gave him, me and B gave him a bath. I bathed him 5 times, like 5 times. We used a whole bottle of shampoo, of the Flea Antique shampoo on him. And he got as clean as he could get, but that was day 1. And I realized this damn thing sheds. He sheds like something I ain't never seen before. Now, I know I have cats. My cats shed so freaking much. They shed a lot, so I'm used to dealing with animal fur and having to clean animal fur, but this was different. He was like, you could like, and when you pluck him, the hair was just coming out. So, okay, that was about 4 or 5 days ago. So every day we have been working with him. I was making him doctor's appointments and stuff, but I was like, before I spend all this money on taking him to the vet to get him checked out and all this stuff, we was gonna make sure like he really didn't have no owners. I really wanted to keep him because I was, you know, this is a big responsibility. Like, this is a whole dog and it's a whole nother bill. So I was just having to make sure that I was okay. And y'all know I like to keep my house a certain way. So I was trying to make sure that I was really in the space to where I understood that I'm about to keep a dog and I'm going to have to take care of this dog, and that it is going to shed, it is going to bark. I got to take it out every day. I got to make sure it get checked up. Like, I have to be responsible. And knowing that I travel and stuff, I have to make sure that I got babysitters or dog sitters or whatever. I had to make sure that all that was available to me. So, okay. Every day we train him. Every day he's getting more and more comfortable. So the other day, yesterday, I took him to get a pup cup from Starbucks. So we get in the car. He likes car rides, y'all, and he loves treats. He loves his bone. His bone that I got him is like his favorite thing ever. And we get in the car. We go get the pup cup. I make a video. I made this TikTok, and so I skipped the part. Hold on, let me backtrack. When I got him, I started to miss my friend. I have a friend, y'all know her if y'all watch my channel. I have a friend named Lala. So me and Lala have not spoken in months. We fell out earlier in this year, right? At the beginning of the year, me and Lala, we kind of fell out. Me and Lala has never ever gotten into an argument the whole time we've been friends, and we've been friends like over 12 years or something like that, like 10 years or something like that. 10 to 12 years me and Lala have been friends, and we have not ever got into an argument, ever had a confrontation, ever had a problem with each other, none of that. So earlier this year we fell out and we stopped talking. I mean, blocked on social media, everything. And it wasn't a big thing. It wasn't like we was finna fight or nothing. It's just that both of us are grown women, and we had a misunderstanding, and we was just like, you know what, if you can't understand where I'm coming from and you don't want to see where I'm coming from, then we don't need to no longer talk anymore, and it just is what it is. So that's how we left it. So y'all, it's gonna make sense. Stay tuned. It's gonna you're gonna be like, why are you talking about you and your friend falling out? Okay, so from the moment I got the dog, I'm just like, I miss Lala. Like she popped up on my For You page on TikTok, and she was popping up on my memories on Facebook, and I was like, dang, that really was my friend. Like, I miss her, and I just don't understand. So yesterday, Lala popped up on my For You page, and I was telling B, I was like, dang, I miss her. And B was like, well, you should call her. Like, you should really talk to her. And I was like, no, because y'all, I'm really stubborn. I'm really like that for real. And I was like, no, like, you know, I'm at a place in my life right now where I feel like I'm not kissing nobody's ass, and I'm just like not going to be overextending myself, because I've done that so much. And if I feel like I didn't do anything wrong, then it just is what it is. If we meant to talk, we'll talk. If not, if not. If so, you know. So, y'all, like at 9 o'clock last night, I get a phone call. I look at my phone, it's Lala. So instantly my face light up, because I'm smiling like, oh shit, my friend, she calling me. Like, damn, this must be meant for us to talk. She calls and she was like, Leelee. I'm like, yeah. She was like, you got a dog? I was like, yes, girl. She was like, where you find that dog at? I was like, in East Chat. She was like, Leelee, I think that's my mama dog. I was like, what? She was like, yes, girl, I think that's my mama dog. Like, his name is S-C-O-U-T. Right? I can't say it because he right here, and I'm training him to have his other name. So I'm like, his name is what? She was like, when I seen your TikTok and I saw him talking, I instantly knew that that was my mama dog. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, do she want him? Like, you know, she was like, hold on, let me call her. She was like, because I called my mom earlier, and I was like, mama, what you doing? And she was sounding all sad. And she was like, girl, nothing, just sitting here. She was like, well, where is Scout? And then she was like, well, such and such let him off the leash like 4 days ago, because he needed to run, and we ain't seen him since. So, like I said, I've had him for about 5 days now. So that was 4 days ago. Girl, she called her mama on three-way. Her mom was just really happy to know that he was in a good home. Lala asked, could I keep him? Because I asked if they want me to bring him back. They was like, nah, they good, because they actually at an age where it's really hard to keep up with him. It's really hard to take care of him because they older. So with him letting them off the leash, it was because he didn't have the chance. He was an outside dog over there. So he was an outside dog, and you know, they was taking care of him, but they really don't have the time to maintain him like they would want to. So they basically told me that I could keep him, and I was so happy. And I was really happy to know that the owners of him were so close, and I was really happy to know like that they know that he's okay and he's gonna be taken care of. Like, he's already spoiled. Like, he is just taken care of. So it was crazy. Me and Lala, we end up talking, and we like, oh my gosh. Like, I was telling her that I was thinking about her ever since I got this dog, and I just find it crazy how God works, or the universe works. Like, I was missing this girl. I was talking about her, and what is the coincidence that I would end up finding her mom's dog, taking the dog home and making it my dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, we spoke and we're talking and doing what we need to do to like rekindle that friendship and pick up where we left off. But I just think that the story is absolutely crazy. So I have a dog. I'm also back in contact with my friend. And I'm happy I'm in a new space. And I really feel like Wilder was brought into my life for a reason. So I'm excited to see where this next chapter of my life takes me. I'm a dog mom now. The cats, everybody has been asking how the cats are responding to him. If I turn this camera around right now, you will see Robbie on top of the couch and Wilder on the carpet. And they are not playing, but Robbie just looking at him. So they've only been in contact for the past 2 days. I had to slowly introduce them to each other. So I would have the cats inside of their cage, and then I would let him free in there so he can go sniff the cage, and then I would have him inside of his cage, and I would let the cats free so they can just do what they need to do. And so for about 3 days I did that. I was switching cages, one out, the other one in, one out, the other one in. So then I put them in the cage and I let him go. I opened their cage and I let him, while I had the leash, go up to the cage. And when I saw him on the leash not be harmful to the cats, I ended up letting the leash go. And then him and the cats were sniffing each other. Of course, he got smacked a lot because the cats was like, back, like, you too much, you doing too much, like, I don't even know you like that, bro. They was smacking the shit out of him. And now they can all be free in the house. So I only put Wilder in his cage at nighttime because of course he's a dog, so he has to be put in his cage. But as far as like them getting along, Robbie, I'm pretty sure is going to be his best friend first. They gonna be playing. He really has an attraction for Riley, but Riley don't be going. She don't be going at all. But I'm like really excited because all my animals are like black and white. They match the theme of my home. The theme of my home is like black, white, and gold. And y'all know I found Riley outside of my mom's house as well. Riley was a stray and I took her in when she was a baby and I got her together. Robbie was adopted, and yeah, so I have a new animal. I'm so excited. I'm really happy. I wanted to get this story time out for you guys. I didn't want it to be too long. So if you want me to do any other videos, then let me know. If you have any other questions, let me know. For the most part, I think I answered everything. He's going to be going to the doctor soon, so I will take y'all on all the adventures with us. I cannot believe I got a husky. I got a big ass dog in my house, and he's a dog. And if you know me, you know I'm very sensitive to smells. Like anybody who walk in my house, they always compliment my scent. They always compliment my house. And so I got so much stuff for him, and to keep him smelling good. Like he get co-washed. He got dog cologne, whatever this shit is, air freshener. I wash his sheets. I'm gonna have to wash them like twice a week because in his cage I make it up as a bed because I haven't bought him a bed yet. But Wilder is such a good dog. His name is Wilder Ice Horton, okay? And I know everybody was like I should have just named him Ice. They like Ice better. We can call him Ice. I just named him Wilder because he was found on Wilder Street. But his personality is really chill. He's super playful, but he only plays when you play with him. He's not gonna just, or he plays with his toy and he plays so gently. Like if he's by my mirror or by my plants or anything, he won't be aggressive. He does talk, but he's not like super overly talkative, but he is very talkative. He tells you what he wants, when he wants it, and how he wants it. And he's very stubborn. As far as like with training him, he get tired, he don't want to do it no more, but we've been pushing the training and it's going well. He's super smart. He doesn't use the restroom in the house, and for him to be he gets smacked right now. I'm gonna show y'all. Oh shit. Oh, he moved. I would show y'all. He was getting smacked by Robbie. But because Robbie in the window and he went over there to the window. But other than that, he's a really good dog. He don't mess up nothing. He don't do nothing. I vacuum like 50 times a day. Oh, his owners did tell me that he actually loves animals. They have a cat and he played with that cat a lot. And y'all can hear him. He playing with Robbie right now. Him and Robbie is playing. Oh. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all. Look. Can y'all see him? He walked off. Because Robbie keeps smacking him. Come here, Wilder. Come here, man. Come here, baby. Come here, Robbie. Anyways. Y'all. Anyways. So, yeah. That's my little story time on how I got a dog now. And his name is Wilder and he's spoiled. And I'm excited. And I have to vacuum 50,000 times a day. But I'm okay with it. And so, yeah. If y'all have any other questions or want any other videos or whatever. If you want me to show you me training him or like our... Girl, I got to have a morning routine with this dog. I actually got to get up and take him out. I got to have a morning, evening, night routine and shit like that. Because he is like needy. But if y'all want me to show y'all any of that, let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and share it, okay? And yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one.